Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Peace be upon you. How are you, friends? Hope you all are well. Today I am here with the view of cross stitch for you. Hope you will like this video. All designs are trending and stylish. Cross stitch is a form of content thread embroidery that has been around for ages, and it is one of the easiest form of hand embroidery to learn. Cross stitch is comprised of X-shaped stitches done on fabric with uneven and open waves like either. Designs can be traditional or modern or anywhere in between. Cross stitch designs are traditionally depicted as a series of squares laid out on a grid. Each square on the grid corresponds to a single stitch like the grid paper you might be familiar with format class. Dark lines are drawn in 10 by 10 square section to make reading the chart and keep your place easier. Acrostic pattern is a digital file with instructions and a symbolic chart that you use to craft a piece of embroidery. I sell digital patterns only, so you will need to provide the fabric, thread and needles. You can shop for supplies on dmc.com or at your local craft store. The wordplay is mostly commonly used worldwide to describe a cross pattern. In North America, plaid and tartan are used more or less interchangeable. Meanwhile, in Scotland, some checks are recorded by the Scottish Register by tartans. Stylish, fun, and totally free. Take a look through our selection of free cross stitch pattern to download. Learn how to cross stitch is no time with this fantastic collection of free patterns. There's a wide range of patterns to suit cross stitchers of all levels from beginner to advanced. Featuring cross stitch design across an array of style and subjects. The only difficulty is which one to choose next. From beautiful flowers, patterns, and adorable animals designed to easy cross stitch pattern with letters and words and animals and birds, and use graph paper. We have the best selections of free cross stitch pattern. These free cross stitch patterns will keep you stitching all year long. There's a wide variety of styles here, so there's something for everyone. Whether you love traditional patterns or you only want to stitch up modern pieces, the free cross stitch patterns available here can work for everyone. No matter whether you are new to stitching or if you have been doing cross stitch for years. There are 5 basic stitches in cross stitch. But the most common stitch in the basic cross stitch, a beginner partners would only use this stitch. While more advanced patterns would use two and other stitches in additions to cross stitch. Also the size and numbers of thread colors used increases the difficulties of the pattern. That said, if you are a beginner and see a more challenging pattern that you did like to tackle, learn how to cross stitch in no time with the fantastic collection of free patterns. Featuring cross stitch design across an array of style and subjects. The only difficulty is in which one of choose next. All the cross stitch patterns here include at least a chart, which is your key to stitching up the project. You may have a sample chart or a color chart available. There may also be a supply list and a list of